But he was texting me last night, asking me to review one of his sales calls. And we were chatting about, he's like, man, like I've been doing the same sales process for the past few months. Nothing has changed. My closing rate isn't very good. And so I said, okay. Let's take a step back. And I use the typical analogy of like, you're not going to run up to your mom and say, hey mom, my head hurts. Tell me what the problem is. Like, okay, we need to know a bit of the issues, right? So I asked a bit more questions, as any person would do, so I can get a better understanding. And then he sent one of his call recordings. Now, I was laying in bed at 11 at night, and so I wasn't fully functioning, so I didn't watch his call recording. But at that time, I was watching Wolf of Wall Street while texting him. Remember how we talked about I was going to watch Wolf of Wall Street? I started watching it. I only got 30 minutes in. And one of the biggest things I noticed, okay, when he picked up the phone and he started dialing, okay, and by he, I'm talking about Jordan Belfort. When he picked up the phone and started dialing, holy fuck, was he confident. He was so confident in when he was talking to people. He didn't stutter. He didn't stumble. He didn't second guess himself. He was 100% certain that these shitty penny stocks would make them rich. And that was conveyed in his tonality. In the way he talked. Not in the words he said, but in the way he talked. You could hear how confident and how certain and how passionate he was about this thing that he was telling the person to buy. And as I was talking to Asa, one of the things we noticed is like he might not be going into the call with enough frame. He might not have the frame he wants when going into the call. And one of the things that they said in Wolf of Wall Street that stuck with me, I was like, that's actually so true. If people trust you, they'll buy. Like the only reason somebody wouldn't buy is if they don't trust you. Like almost any objection can be related back to the fact that they don't trust you. The price is too high. No, it's not too high. They don't think that what they're getting is going to be worth what they're paying. Therefore, they don't trust you. Right? I mean, give me more objections. Think about it. It all is going to relate back to, I need to think about it. I don't trust that you're going to deliver this result. Fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if this is right for me. I don't want to make a decision, and I don't trust you saying this is good for me. Everything is related back to trust. But then I thought about something. Trust is not the words you say. It's not what you say. Because trust it's not what you say. As a matter of fact, it's not just building rapport. Trust isn't getting to know somebody. That's not trust. See, we think trust is, oh, I know them, they know me. And yes, that's a component of trust. But when you see a leader, right, when you have a captain on your team or a coach, okay, has anybody here ever had a coach or a captain they did not like on any of their sports teams? Raise your hand if you've ever had a coach or captain you didn't really like. Now, this may not be the case for all of you, but who here trusted that they were the best person to lead your team? Trusted in them to do the thing that they had to do. Okay, but hold up, but we didn't like them. But we still trusted them to carry out the thing they said they were going to do. You see, trust isn't necessarily building rapport. Trust isn't getting to know it partly, but isn't fully getting to know somebody. It isn't knowing their favorite color and talking to them at 1 a.m. in the morning. This is a part of it, okay? But you can find trust in various other ways. For example, okay, if right now you had to pick between anybody on this call, okay, anybody on this call fighting for you to save your life, or Conor McGregor, you would all choose Conor McGregor. Now, whether you like him or know him, it doesn't matter, because you trust him the most, because you know that he is the one that is most capable of doing the thing you want him to do. You are putting your trust in him through his confidence in what he says he's going to do. Okay? Right? You trust him for that. Now you don't even know him. Right? You heard of him, you don't actually know him. For all you know, he's the most untrustworthy person on the planet. But when it comes down to a situation like that, you are going to pick the guy that you think is more suitable for doing the job. correct? And so therefore, you would pick the guy who you think is the most capable, meaning you put your trust in him. Right? Like if right now you had to pick between saving your life, okay? Between saving your life and it was your best friend, and it's a street fight, or Conor McGregor, who are you picking? Type it in the chat. Who are you picking? Everybody type in the chat. Your best friend or Conor McGregor to save your life in a street fight? Habib, sure. Habib too. Everyone's saying McGregor. Now that means you guys have some shitty fucking friends. But I don't blame you, because I'd pick McGregor too. He could beat up all my friends, truthfully. Okay? I'm a realist. Okay, I'm a realist. I'm not an idealist. Does it mean I need to get some better friends? Maybe. But we move on. Okay? So you'd pick Conor. But whoa. Why would you pick Conor? You've known your best friend your whole life. You tell him every little secret, but you're telling me in a life or death scenario, you're going to pick a guy you have never met before? Do you see how, despite that this person, we could not know who they are, right? If I tell you it's a 6'6" guy who's been doing Taekwondo his entire life, or your best friend, who are you picking? 6'6" guy who does Taekwondo his entire life. It's like, okay, but why? Because you don't know him, and you know your best friend. Because you're confident in his confidence to do the thing that he's good at, to do the thing that he says he's going to do. And so, while watching Wolf of Wall Street and DMing Asa at the same time, I realized, whoa. I think this is the problem. I don't think that you come across as confident when you speak. You see, I could give all of you bad advice, and you would all believe it, take it, use it, and perhaps even make money. Because I'm confident in my answer. As a matter of fact, I am more than confident. You could even argue I'm delusional to some extent. But isn't that what you kind of need? If you aren't kind of head over heels delusional crazy about yourself being hyper successful, are you ever going to be successful? If people don't think you're crazy, your dreams aren't big enough. People think I'm crazy. People think I'm fucking crazy. That's just because my dreams are so big. Right? But as Einstein once said, if you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. So if you can see what nobody else can see, you can do what everybody else deems impossible, but it's impossible for them, and they will keep telling you it's impossible. But that's only because they don't see it like you do. You see, you see it, and therefore it must be achievable. They don't even see it, therefore they say it's impossible. Now let's segue back to the trusting. When I said to Asa, I was like, hey, listen, how confident are you? He's like, oh, very confident. Look at these results. I was like, okay, how do you convey that? Boom. He's like, man, I'm not sure if I actually do. That's the problem. Is you don't convey the confidence. Right? The person doesn't trust that you will be the best person to deliver the results. They may trust you as a human being. They may think that you are a genuine, honest, open human being, which is great. That's part of this. But if they do not trust and believe that you are the best person to do this job for them, they will not take you up on it. And so you got to start having confidence when you speak. And after that, I actually sat down for a minute. And I zoomed out. And I tried to analyze the people that I've seen be the most successful with inside RSC. What separates them from everybody else? What realistically separates them? Why do some people all of a sudden go from nothing to something? Why did Jacob go from complaining about getting no leads to having one of the highest lead percentages I've ever seen? Why did Gaston go from booking no meetings to booking almost a meeting a day? How did Mihal sign his first client in like 6 days? How did Andreas sign fuck knows how many clients? How do these people do all these things? I'll tell you the one common denominator.
They were confident. And now, despite that, I tried to sit there and go, no. It must be something else. There must be. There wasn't. As a matter of fact, Michal, Andreas, some of these guys have been doing SMMA for not even half the time that some of you have. Yet they've seen more success. So why? And I tried to sit there and tell myself, no, it can't be this. It must be the script. It must be. No. There was no other factor that played as big of a role as seeing somebody's success than confidence. Confidence in themselves, confidence in their abilities, confidence in what they are doing, confidence in how they speak. And I'm not just talking about, oh yeah, I'm confident. No. When they talk, right? When they talk, you can hear the confidence. You can hear it piercing through. You hear the confidence when they speak. That is the biggest difference. Is how confident somebody is. When you become confident, you can sell anything to anybody. Because if you are so confident, you sit there and you're like, this is the fucking thing, and you do not back down, and you do not blink, you do not even take a second breath, and you just tell them this is how it is, they're going to think, fuck. Listen to the way this guy speaks about it. This must work. This must be the right option. This must be the thing. I mean, listen to how he speaks. He speaks with his heart. I like to try and think I speak with my heart to some degree. Right? Like, he speaks with his heart. Listen to the way he chats about this. Holy fuck, he's speaking with his heart. You can hear the passion. You can hear the energy. You can hear the confidence when he speaks. I trust he'll be able to do the thing he says he's going to do. And that's when I went, holy shit. I watched Wolf of Wall Street for 30 minutes and learned something I've been trying to learn for the past fucking 8 months coaching here. It's the confidence. That is the difference maker. Is how confident are you? How confident are you in yourself? I am so confident that I can guarantee you I will scale my agency to 10K in less than 30 days. There is not a single speck of doubt in my mind that I will not do that. Not one. There is not one single ounce of doubt in my body that's telling me I can't do that. Because I believe it with everything out there. And I will do it. If you can't say the same, you're not confident in yourself. And let me be clear. There's a difference between saying and doing. So watch my YouTube channel. In 30 days, I will show you. So I can sit here and say all I want. If I can't walk the walk, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to walk the walk. Or walk the talk. Whatever the fuck it's called. And show you that I'm fucking confident. I'm confident that anybody that stands in my way, I will fucking demolish. You guys ever watch that clip of Kobe at the Olympics? First game. You know what he said? I don't know exactly what year this was. I don't know who it was against, but he was playing against one of his teammates. I think it's Paul or Pal. I don't know how the fuck you say it. Okay? He said to his team, hey, first play of the game, we'll just say Paul, I think his name is Paul. Paul's going to set a screen here. I'm going to fucking run through his chest. I'm going to run through him. No, you won't. That's your teammate. I'm setting the tone of the game. First play of the game, what did Kobe do? He fucking ran through his chest, knocked his ass on the ground. He didn't give a fuck. At that moment in time, they were not teammates. He did not care. So do you have the confidence that Kobe has? I don't know. All I will tell you is if there's going to be one difference maker that you can make today,
that will instantly help you get more results, it is being confident. And I'm not saying, and let me be clear, as Chris said, confidence is not screaming affirmations in the mirror every morning. It's building an undeniable stack of proof that you know and you are what you say you are. So you don't get confident by yelling in the mirror. You get confident by doing the thing you're going to do. But there's a different type of confidence, and that's being confident in yourself to do the thing. To do the thing. How confident are you in yourself to do the thing? How confident are you in your ability to deliver your clients the best service delivery they have ever gotten and deliver them exceptional results? How confident are you in yourself? Because if you show your confidence in yourself and that gets shown on calls and in texts and in videos to your prospects, man, you'll close more deals than you know what to do with. So, I urge you all to start somewhere. I understand you're not going to jump off this call and start screaming around your room, I am a fucking beast! Woo! Right? And start screaming affirmations in the mirror. I don't expect that, because confidence isn't built overnight. But I would urge you to take one step in any way, shape, or form to start to become more confident in yourself. Maybe that starts with going to the gym more. Maybe that starts with eating better. Maybe that starts with sleeping better. There's a ton of things that can make you more confident. Maybe it starts with dressing a little better. Whatever you need to do in order to feel more confident, you need to do that thing. And you need to start to become more confident in yourself. Because you all have it in you. You all have it in you to become successful people. You just need to find it. You need to find that thing in you and unlock it. And then give it out to the world. You need to unlock this. Right? You all have it in you to become successful. All of you do. Right? You have the commitment, the dedication, the discipline to sit on this call. Right? To show up to these calls, to listen, to do the work, to put the work in, to stay up late, to wake up early, to do the things you don't want to do. Right? You all have those traits. So you all have what it takes to become successful. Now it's just a matter of doing it. And one of the biggest things that starts with is just being confident in who you are. Are you confident in your ability to become a successful entrepreneur? And don't just say yeah, because you don't want to hurt your ego. Really ask yourself, are you confident in yourself to become a successful business owner right now? Right? Don't tell me. Just ask yourself this, am I actually confident that I'm going to make it one day? Like I say, I want to be a millionaire. Do I really think I'm going to do that? And if your answer isn't screaming at yourself, of course I fucking am, then there's something wrong. Because when I was in high school, when I was in university, when I was first starting my agency, when I was first starting this entire thing, there was not a single speck of doubt in my mind that I wouldn't be successful. There was not a doubt ever that I would not be a successful business owner. Now, I didn't know if it was going to be my first, second, third, fourth, or fifth business that would do that, but I knew no matter when, I will become successful. There is nothing in this world that could ever stop me from being who I want to be and becoming the best version of myself. There's nothing that could stop me. Nothing. And that's what will get you there. But you have to believe. You have to almost be a little bit crazy. You have to almost be a little delusional. When everyone else in your family says, oh, you're not going to be a millionaire, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, but you know you will.